Voters in Fairfield may want to double-check their mail-in ballots. Thousands of ballots are riddled with mistakes, and tonight, Solano County election workers are scrambling to fix numerous problems with the ballots.
So how did this happen? Who found the mistakes, and who's to blame here? CBS 13's Drew Bolea is getting answers tonight.
Guys, this is a big mistake here. 3 Fairfield races were left out of the mail-in ballots in 5 different precincts. There's also thousands of people with incorrect sample ballots. It's a problem that needs to be fixed since early voting began days ago.
It's just too important to have mistakes like this get out into the voting public.
There are 4 people running for 2 open seats on Fairfield City Council. Brian Thiemer is one of them.
Could be meaningful in the results of the race.
Today, we told him that his name and the 3 others running are nowhere to be found on thousands of mail-in ballots.
We spent the morning trying to figure out how quickly we could mitigate the problem.
On roughly 4,700 mail-in ballots, the race for Fairfield City Council, clerk, and treasurer are missing. On 30,000 sample ballots countywide, both the Fairfield City Office and Prop 58 aren't there. So how can several races be left off so many ballots? John Gardner is the assistant registrar of voters. He says there was a printing error with the vendor.
They just paired up the backsides incorrectly.
It was a voter who noticed that Prop 58 was missing from their sample ballot. Then the registrar launched an overall review, and that's where they found the Fairfield mistake.
We went through those that have voted, and none of them are in the 5 precincts that are affected.
Early voting began Tuesday. The mistake found yesterday afternoon.
If it's not reflected on the ballot and people of Fairfield are not allowed to express their wishes via the ballot, it's very disheartening.
The county says they have the measures in place to catch the bad ballots before they get submitted.
I would like to see some failure analysis and corrective action so both this race but also future races will not be negatively impacted.
All the costs to fix the problem fall on the vendor. Those corrected ballots and samples should be hitting people's mailboxes by Monday.
Boy, you're right, Drew. This is a big mistake. I haven't seen one that big in a long time. Thanks a lot.